Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Total Knee Replacement Support Group YouTube channel. My name's Tony Maritato, and in this video, we're gonna talk about range of motion, but from a very different perspective. I'm gonna get a little philosophical this morning, so bear with me. My question to you, and I would love to hear your responses in the YouTube comments below this video. Why did you get your knee replaced? Seriously, I know it was painful, and I know it was probably degenerative changes and bone on bone and all that kind of stuff, but why? What's the reason behind, what's the outcome you're hoping for? Because my guess is you probably didn't get a total knee replacement specifically so you can get 90, 110, 120 degrees of flexion on a goniometer. You probably didn't even know what a goniometer was before you got the knee replacement, right? So what's always important to me, and what I try to have, the conversation with my client, is let's not get hung up on the numbers. The reality is we probably don't have as much control over those numbers as we think we do. I've seen patients almost 20 years now. I've seen patients do everything right and have really limited range of motion, less than 90 degrees of flexion. I've seen patients do everything wrong and they do amazing and they come out with 120, 130 plus degrees of flexion. I've seen it all. I've seen all sorts of situations, but at the end of the day, I always sit down, especially when my client is frustrated. And a lot of you are dealing with frustration right now. And we have this conversation and I say, look, why did you have your knee replaced in the first place? I guarantee it wasn't to get a number on a goniometer. You didn't even care about that. You did it because of pain. You did it because of function. You did it because you want to do certain things over the next 20, 30, 40 years. And so let's focus on those things. One of the best analogies that I always think of is I think of that young individual, that young professional who in his or her mind, they have this arbitrary number. They're like, I need to earn $1 million. Well, why do you need to earn $1 million? So I have freedom, time freedom. I can spend time with family and friends and enjoy experiences and travel and do all these things. They spend 40, 50, 60 years working as hard as they can, and eventually they earn $1 million. But what they don't realize is during the 40, 50, 60 years working, they've missed all the experiences that they actually wanted to have. And so for you guys watching this, those of you who are frustrated because you're at 60 degrees of flexion, 90 degrees of flexion, your surgeon wants you to have more, your family thinks you should be doing more. Nobody can control what your body does. You barely can control what your body does. Give your body time to heal. Give your body time to do what it needs to do. Don't get obsessed with the goniometric measurement. Focus on the things that you want. Focus on the functional activities. And I guarantee, from a physical therapist perspective, doesn't matter how much I push or pull, doesn't matter how much I poke and prod, doesn't matter how much I beg and plead, your body is going to heal on your body's own time frame. But if you want to be able to get off the commode without help, the best way to do it is to practice getting off the commode. If you want to sit in a soft couch and get up without somebody helping you, the best way to get that goal achieved is to practice getting up from a soft couch. If you want to hike, if you want to fish, if you want to hunt, if you want to play with the grandkids, whatever it is that you want to do, I guarantee the best way for you to get back to doing it isn't time in the clinic. Like, I love having you here. This is what I do. I've done it for 20 years. Like, we have a great time when you come in and we work out and we do all that stuff. But as much as I love you being in here with me, I know the best way for you to get back to what you want to do is to start doing it. Do it safely, do it gradually, do it slowly, but just do it. So, my plea to you today, post in the comments below, why did you have the knee replacement? What is your functional goal? What is that thing you want to be able to do in a week, in a month, in a year? Like, that's the motivation that we need to be discussing. I don't care what the goniometer says. I don't care what the tape measure says. I don't care what anybody else says. Their goals are their goals. Your goals are what's important. And so let's share some of those goals. Guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope this made sense. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor. Click the subscribe button, like the video. If the message resonates with you, I don't hear enough other providers kind of getting into, everybody wants to talk about range and strength and measurements and blah, blah, blah. We're people, we're humans, we live a life. We want that life to be fulfilling. That's the goal that I want to focus on. All right, guys, I'll let you go. I'm gonna go see some patients. I'll catch you on the next video.